Hey everybody, here is, clearing. Here is the Divine Feminine check-in for today. For the weekend, I just did a Divine Masculine deep dive, and let's start with the same thing as I did for the masculines. So what would the feminines like to say to their masculines today? Oh, I can't even look at you right now. Wow, there's something going on in the cosmos, because we just got for the masculines, you hurt me, but that's okay. Like there's something, and let me hold you, and I'm in so much pain. Ooh. Wow. So whatever's happened between the masculine and feminines lately, there's been just hearing letdown. I know I've taken a couple of days off readings. I'm just thinking that I'm trying to do some pre-recorded readings really fast to clear more spaces this week. So as I plow through those this weekend, because the energies are so intense, please do check my booking schedule to see if there are some more spots, and I will try and get through as many as possible, but I am pretty backlogged, but I feel like I want to do more right now. The last couple of readings that I did before traveling back home were incredible, because we saw this huge crescendo, a lot of connection coming in, and then something kind of stopped. Something screeched the brakes. Something did a 180, and this could be part of that energy here, with the feminine saying, I can't even look at you right now, let me hold you, and I'm in so much pain. So karmic clearing, everybody is going through so much. So I just feel to say a word of advice: don't put it on your twin, don't project. This is a very good opportunity to take accountability for your own buttons being pushed, and to really look at how much power you're giving away to even the person you're saying is your twin, especially the person that you consider your twin, because that's the big test, is keeping your own sovereignty, autonomy, being in that freedom of self without putting it on your twin. That's codependency. Okay, so let's dive in and see what the feminines are thinking of the connection, feeling for the masculine on the heart space. What are the feminines wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken at this time? What is the biggest challenge for the feminines? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future from the feminine side of the energy? And then we're going to dive into the feminine's understanding of the karmic situation. We often hear the masculines navigating karmic situations, but feminines are people too, and karma is a people paradigm. So we're going to dive into that. Oh, I need to shuffle one more time. And we'll get some whatever questions come out. I kind of got sidetracked with the masculine karmic reading, and we got into the pull towards the feminine, which was awesome, but let's see. Okay, so what are we going to get? How are the feminines thinking about the dear divine masculines? Oh wow, passion. They are, oh wow, twin flames. The feminines are really looking at a new sense of empowerment sexually with the masculine. Like, this is a lot of passion. There's been a renewed passion from the feminines to the masculines. Their flame has been lit. Something has happened where feminines, you are definitely focused back on your sexual fulfillment, your desire for your masculine, the sexual connection. This is kind of interesting, because for a long time the sexual energies, revving engine. The sexual energies felt like they kind of went covert underground for a bit, but this is talking about traveling wanting to meet up, looking forward to the next time that there can be physical connection. So feminines have, I'm hearing baby making vibes on the mind, but definitely children, babies aren't something that you're feeling inspired about right now. Feminines, you are really, I'm hearing even hungry for your masculine right now, physically wanting that, lots of sexual energy. So do some deep breathing, feminines, have a salt bath, sexual manifestation, whatever you need to do right now. Keep it pure and holy and lovely and intention filled in appropriate ways, but wow, lots of passion. Okay, how are the feminines feeling on the heart space? Oh, higher self and King of Cups. This is divine feminine high priestess and King of Cups. You are definitely tuned in to the love that your masculine has. I'm hearing sight unseen, all the emotions. Feminines are in a really deep processing of the amount of love here. That is definitely fueling the fire. So there's something that you're thinking about, feminines, regarding your masculine, that you are not only giving the benefit of the doubt, but you're seeing that perfect match, that perfect heart, the perfect intellect, the perfect viewpoint. You are tuned right in to something that's making you it's motorcycle season. Something that's making you very, very, very sure of the capacity your masculine has for love. The tenderness, the immensity, the vastness. Look at all the water, the ocean here of emotion. What are the feminines wishing for the connection? Seven of Flames and Six of Pentacles. They're wishing to bravely keep going forward and still seeking that equal give and take. This is a card of the masculines healing their inner child wounds. So the feminines know they also have to be brave. They're wanting to be brave, stand the test of time, handle their own karma, handle their own responsibilities until the masculines come into the healing it will take to have reciprocity in the connection. So feminines know masculines, they have to be brave right now while you finalize some inner child healing and lay some groundwork in the physical for the next level of the connection to come in. What are the feminines' actions at this time? Ooh, they're focusing on their own specialization, their own healing, their own innovations, their own life mission. Really putting the work in, downloading cosmic templates. There's a crop circle in this. And really just listening to cosmic wisdom, putting union on the back burner, but focusing on union within, union with source, union with higher knowing, channeling as a way of life. Feminines are putting the action in so that they can walk the walk, talk the talk on new levels, so that they're qualified for this celebration and completion. Feminines, you know that union isn't fully anchored in your life because you've still got the work. And so this is 100% full accountability to really take it to the next level in your own right, in preparation. Game on, feminines. Nice. Okay, what is the challenge for the feminines? Walking away, letting go at this time through unconditional love. This can be third-party situations. So feminines, you're taking space from your masculine. Your masculine may have chosen a karmic situation, a lover, something like that, and your challenge is to walk away and trust that what's meant for you will come back around. That despite all of the illusions, the daydreams, the things that your masculine might be dealing with right now, and you might be dealing with, that love will win, and that for now might be a time to release. So I'm feeling like a lot of twins have had a chance to have some communication, whether it's 5D energetic, text message, checking in like that, or physical meetups. There were quite a few twins in the last little while that had physical meetups, and now there's a walking away, a pulling back, another time of solitude for integration. So that's the challenge for the feminines, is just allowing that at this point. What is the spirit guidance? Yeah, seeing the love in this. Feminines, you're becoming bomb-proof more and more. Just when you think you've integrated everything that there needs to be regarding sovereignty and autonomy, here we go. Seeing the love in all of this. Seeing the beauty. Seeing where you've come. Seeing how amazing you are past the triggers, past the codependency, past any kind of possessive templates and challenging like jealousy or competition. Feminines, you've come out of that, and that is bringing in this new beginning when you can just focus on the love in all things. That brings in your new beginning. So they don't call it mastery for no reason, feminines, and this is one of the most epic levels of mastery, is the non-possessive love template. That does not mean you have to be okay with open relationship, but it does mean that there has to be such a peace and a deep knowing and a freedom within, so that fear, so that insecurity, so that competition, lack, all of that no longer is there, and energetics speak for itself. You cannot fake these connections. They are, as you know, feminines, there is nothing as sexy as your masculine. There is no more perfect match for you, and it is a matter of really going through the ringer and tell the twins no, that there is only one other for them. So I'm feeling that, feminines. Just keep telling yourself that energetically there is only one twin. There's only room for the two of you in that connection. Okay, what is the energy going towards here? Seeker of Crystals, kindness, and the Hermit. So yeah, it's kind, feminines, to release right now, to give the benefit of the doubt, to love unconditionally, to love at a distance, and to be just in an open energy of generosity and kindness right now. Your destined path is still on the horizon. There's still hope. You're still coming through a lot of this balancing and learning. But this is time to really feel this on the heart space, and not just with your words. Again, walking the walk, talking the talk, being, embodiment, embodying. Amazing. Okay, so let's get into some cards for the feminine. So, what is it? I thought I was going to do the karmic situation. Yeah, let's do it. So, feminines right now. Let's see. What do we need to know about the feminines' karmic situations? So again, this doesn't have to be a person. It can be, but it's usually a paradigm, a principality, a thought. It's a pattern that's been happening, a way of looking at things. It plays out in certain dynamics with employment or money story or family beliefs, all of that stuff. It can be karmic partners and codependency things. So let's just see, what do we get? So far, 2 of Pentacles and Temperance. So I think we got the Temperance a lot for the masculines, but feminines, this is one, these are both balancing of dualities, and there has definitely been a theme of the harmonization of dualistic thinking, bringing in a lot of converging energies right now, unification, unifying seemingly at odds energies. And Temperance is the grand alchemy. This is really harmonizing all of the things that were once deemed impossible, all the biggest karmic challenges. This is again my deck that has the same sex, the rainbow sweater there. This is even balancing the gender, non-binary, you know, there's a lot in this card with the rainbow there. High level healing, getting past this stuff, feminine. So your karma is giving your power away. Your karmic situation is anywhere that you've given away your power, and this is taking back your empowerment one at a time in alignment with eternal love. So feminines, unconditional love is still the remedy for your karmic situation. So let's see, what is it that the feminines What is the origin of the feminine karmic situation or energy pattern? What is the origin? Oh wow, so much just came out. Wow. Okay, we got 8 of Swords and the Star that fell on their side, feeling trapped and powerless to affect the feminine's own destiny is what I'm seeing here. So this is the divine feminine reclamation of energy on the planet with the patriarchy, that vast unbalanced energy. This is really the feminine coming back into knowing that feminines are people too and are allowed to have mastery, allowed to walk in broad daylight as an ascended master in that energy. So this is the whole crux of the feminine karma, is needing to obey, needing to be second, not equal, needing to play small, needing to stay quiet, behave, be seen, not heard. That energy is no more. And the temperance that's coming in for the feminines is really understand when there's appropriate action and not having fear and resistance for showing the world that real self, not holding back inappropriately. And then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So this is abuse of masculine power. So this is one of the main imprinting conundrums, is the abuse of masculine power. This is a societal level template that is outdated and going away. But unfortunately, many masculine energies imprinted feminines in a negative way through sexual oppression and worse, and through gender oppression. So misuse of masculine power, that barbaric, overpowering, controlling dynamic. The Moon, I'm hearing being called hysterical, being called a lunatic, being called crazy. All of those ways that the feminine has been told they are insane for having intuitive powers. That is the surest way to knock out the validity of the feminine, is to say that the intuition is wrong. Ooh. The Sun in reverse, yeah. So again, this total refusal of masculine energy to validate, to see the light, to shine the light on the validity of the feminine. The Sun in the reverse. The feminine has really come through a period of time on the planet where there is a reclamation of the validity. So the imprinting has gone strong with the Sun in the reverse, not having the feminine celebrated for those beautiful natural gifts and talents. This amazing energy of really diving into what the divine feminine energies are and what the gifts of the yin, of the intuition, of the insight that the feminine can offer the world. The Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is having to be sneaky. This is the oppression that has made the feminine need to manipulate or be conniving or strategical, when there should just be a soft, lovely, free flow of energy, a playful, sweet expression. This imprinting has made that unsafe for feminines. So that was the imprinting of why the feminine has karmic situations, because the feminine has not been taught to be in strength of character and choose healthy things. The feminine has been systematically taught to choose defeating things. Wow. Okay, so what is the remedy for that, for the feminines? What has the feminine polarity seen that has liberated the feminine from the karmic imprinting? Ooh, on the floor. What has been the key? Presence. Spirit has your back. Trust in the magic. Yeah. This is the fairy tale, the wonder, the disconnect from anything but the present moment, being in the moment. I'm just hearing we've got a luxury of time growing on the planet, not in every location, but in a lot of locations the feminine is being more empowered, is giving more equal rights, is being treated more fairly, and every little bit of that movement is allowing the feminine to have voice and to come into not being afraid of personal safety, to the degree that the feminine has been brought back in on the planet in a way that gives the ability to just be. Wow. So just having the opportunities, just having the space, the permission, the option to not be suppressed has just naturally allowed the feminine to grow. I'm seeing seeds and nature and jungles and everything just sort of, that's what the feminine does. It just grows. There's greenery and rejuvenation. When the feminine is, when the natural process of the feminine way is not squashed, the feminine just naturally bears fruit and grows. So that is the aliveness. The feminine is the inflow of nature onto the earth plane. Okay, so how does the feminine align with the masculine? What is it in the masculine energy that shows the feminine this way and shows the connection as a parent with their masculine? Fertility. Oh gosh. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So what the feminine notices about the masculine that pinpoints her masculine is that they never squish the growth of the feminine. A divine masculine is so life affirming and therefore so much in celebration of the freedom of the feminine. How liberating. So yeah, the feminine knows that there's room for this fertile and amazing unfolding with her masculine. Okay, let's get into what is the feminine most challenged by with the masculine. What is the most difficult? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and Six of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success. So Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is the karmic feminine. So the biggest challenge for the divine feminine is seeing the masculine giving way to sexual passions that are 3D, convenience relationships, staying in connections for the children. Anywhere that the feminine perceives the masculine is selling their spiritual connection short, anywhere that the masculine is choosing a partner or a feminine companion that is not spiritually for that masculine, that is the biggest challenge and fear the feminine has, that the masculine would be entrapped by a karmic feminine and not understand those very, very fine differences between even divine feminine and divine feminine, meaning that masculine's divine feminine versus a divine feminine that's a different masculine's feminine. There are a lot of these very fine discerning things, and that brings this equal give and take. The feminine is concerned most with counterfeit connections and with the masculine not being wise enough, evolved enough, awake enough to be able to tell the difference. Yeah, so what, let's see, I forget what I did for the masculines at this stage. Well, let's just say what is the feminine most excited about regarding the connection with their masculine? What is it that we can see that the feminines are most excited about? Wow, yeah, the love in the histories. We just had this card for the feminine reading just a minute ago. And here it is, showing the love in everything. So that's what the feminine's most excited about. Seeing the love through the thick and thin, and in hindsight, retrospect, looking and having those joyful moments of recognition that the love was there, even at the darkest, even at the times when the feminine did not see the love in that moment, being able to see that now. That's one of the most exciting things that the feminine is experiencing at this time. Wow, and the feminine is mostly excited about the radical upheaval that's happening in most of the masculine's lives right now. These tower moments that is transforming for the new beginnings. They are most excited to see this new beginning completely come in. Boom, tower, and in the transition right now for the new beginning. So King of Pentacles, this is the partner in the physical, and the Queen of Pentacles was just here for the feminine's biggest fear. So right on that dualistic cutting edge, the biggest anticipation, the biggest hope, the biggest joy is that the masculine unhook from karmic feminine energy and align with the divine feminine in this new beginning once this major transition has taken place in the masculine's lives. You just can't make up the stories that come out in these ways. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. I didn't do this for the masculine reading, but what card can we pull? What advice can we give to the masculines that have cross-watched this about the feminine? What can we see for the beautiful masculines that have been watching this reading about their feminine? Okay, success and openness. Wow, this is interesting because openness is in the reverse. So masculines, you might not think that your feminine is open to all the things that you think determine success, but think about and talk to your feminine about anything that you think she's closed off about. Don't make assumptions and don't tell her side of the story. Be curious, ask questions, investigate. You might just be surprised at what is actually there under the apparent rigidity. It might not be as closed as you think, and she might have more valid information and reasons why she seems like she's not as open as you think she should be about certain things. I'm hearing she's very particular, she's discerning, she is elite. So be curious about that. Get to know that, masculines. And for the feminines, a card, taking risks. Yeah, feminines, put yourself out there in the name of love. Do those brave things in your life. Fall in love with yourself. Validate yourself. Have the audacity to live your greatest life. Do not hold back. Be you. Your voice is so needed, feminines. You are the cutting edge of intuitive discernment on the planet. Allow that to freely channel through you. Amazing, beautiful twins. Bye for now.